Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are the first main series Pokemon games to feature an open world, which features varying biomes from deserts to plains to snow-capped mountains. With such an extensive map that contains a little bit of everything, I had just one question. Is it possible to cross it in a straight line just by walking? To answer this, I would first have to look over the map to scout out potential areas where this could be doable. Since I will not be using Miraidon as a mount for this challenge, this means that things like hills and bodies of water are a no-go since you have no way of jumping, swimming, of course flying without a mount. This instantly crosses out a majority of the map as it is very hard to keep going in one direction without eventually running into one obstacle or another. Pretty much anything near the center of the map wouldn't work as well since there's a massive mountain and crater where Area 0 is that I would not be able to cross on foot. Nothing on Paldea stood out to me after some testing, so I took a look at the Blueberry Academy's terrarium. This actually seemed more difficult as there are constant changes in elevation in each quadrant that would get in my way. Looking at the map here, you might have noticed one key detail that you thought I missed. The line of Minecraft blocks that is way too bright for the game to handle. These separate each biome in a perfectly straight line, so why can't I use them? Well, although these are straight, they are not flat, and without a way for me to jump, it wasn't reasonable for me to have to struggle to cross a random cube every 15 seconds. So, I naturally decided to look at the lane of Kitakami next from the Teal Mask DLC. Initially, it looked like I wouldn't have much room to work with here, as there's a massive mountain in the middle of the map that takes up even more of the space in Kitakami than Area 0 does in Paldea. However, after a bit of searching, I found not one, but two paths that seemed promising, running vertical on the west side of the map from the Wistful Fields to the Paradise Barrens, and also horizontal on the north side of the map from the Paradise Barrens through the Kitakami Wilds ending in the Timeless Woods. But before I could attempt these paths, I needed to get into the mindset of a great man who crossed uncharted waters and did what no man had done before. Ninja from the Night Show. Now that I was thoroughly prepared, I should probably go over the rules for the challenge, right? Well, for starters, I would not be using Miraidon at all, only traveling on foot like I mentioned earlier. I would also only have a level 12 Hoppip in my party so that every wild Pokemon I ran into had the potential to end an attempt, as Hoppip would not be strong enough to beat the level 50s and 60s through a normal battle or by auto-battling, and is also too slow to run away from them. The map in Scarlet and Violet does not have a handy coordinate system like other games, and it is also pretty difficult to move in an exact direction due to having to use the C-stick on Joy-Cons, which, have a bit of a history of drifting. So, I was generally going to try my best to move in one direction, but if I ever so slightly got pushed on a slope, for example, I would generally run with it unless something set me very obviously off track, in which case I would reset. Also, any battles that I purposely start, I would allow myself to use a Pokédoll to run away from, as this would be needed for some strategies I had in mind for later on. With all that out of the way, I was ready to begin. Start. Okay. Is more Pokemon on the way? Nope. Ralts, you're not supposed to chase me down. Why are you chasing me down? That's not a great start. And now it's running off. Cool. Yeah, are you starting to see why this might be a little hard? My next attempt went a little better, and I was able to make it about halfway through the line before my next big obstacle hit me. Mianfu, please. What if I just go backwards? Will he leave? He's chasing me. He's chasing me. I have to go far enough for him to stop, and hopefully not run into something. He's still chasing me. He's still chasing me. He's gonna despawn before he stops chasing me. Look at him. Everything else is despawning but him. Okay. Just a little bit of backtracking. Oh no, it's another Fanfare. That's far enough, it's far enough, I can go. Someone's car alarm's going off, damn. After outrunning Mianfu, I narrowly avoided Oni Mountain and I was able to keep going towards the Paradise Barrens, but just before I made it to the new area, something else stood in my path. That is a rock. Pretty big rock. Yeah, that's a rock. What will we do about said rock? Mianfu's paying his respects for the dead run. Cool. I tried starting a battle with Mianfu to see if it would put me on top of the rock, but instead put me off to the side, which meant it was reset time. I decided to do some attempts from different starting points in this area to see what lets me get around some obstacles like cliffs and trees better. I spent a decent while trying to figure out the best area to start from, as if I went too far west I would have this pond and cliffside on my way, and if I started too far east, there would be more hills I would need to get over at the start, and I would run into the cliffs at the edge of Oni Mountain. I was able to get much further on my next run and eventually make it to the Paradise Barrens after shimmying over some rocks a couple times, but the path I took meant that I was going to have to drop down 2 slopes and somehow make my way up the last one. However, the run was not necessarily dead at this point. You see, there's a perfectly intended feature in Scarlet and Violet where when you start a battle with a wild Pokemon, it can put you in a different location than where you were before, which can let you sometimes teleport to areas you shouldn't be, such as up a cliff or across a river. So my goal here was to picnic reset the wild Pokemon spawns until something spawned on top of the cliff that I could start an encounter with. But before I could do that, Jangmo is inside of me right now, and I don't think he's gonna move. I don't think I can avoid this. I couldn't run away from Jangmo, and we whited out to an outrage. The annoying thing about this is that I was already setting up a picnic, which if it had worked, would have despawned the Jangmo, but because where we were standing was slightly too much of a slope, it meant the picnic didn't activate and Jangmo could just sit there and wait for us to close the menu without giving us a chance to set up a picnic in a different spot. For my next attempts, I decided to use a slightly different path that would make sure I did not have to deal with the cliff where we wiped last time. I would still be going in a straight line, albeit a slightly diagonal line. Hey, it's still a straight line, and nobody said I had to run exactly south to north, and I make the rules anyway, so what are you gonna do about that? I would start on top of this hill east of the pond where you encounter Monkey Dory in the Wistful Fields, and move at a slight northwest angle to thread through the cliffs around the middle of the Wistful Fields, and be far enough west towards the end to avoid having to climb up a slope in the Paradise Barrens. Now that I was perfectly prepared and had enough experience to deal with the wild Pokemon chasing me down, it was time for my final attempt. That's a shiny Hoppip. No, it's not. It's a Petalil. I'm stupid. No. Oh, I need to erase him. No way. Let's try that one more time. I made it to the border of the Paradise Barrens, and the last obstacle standing in my way was this cliff that I had to slide down at an angle that wouldn't throw me to the side, which took a couple tries. Now that I got down the cliff, it was a pretty straight shot towards the end, and I finally reached my goal. Now there's only one thing left to do. Naturally, I was going to do it again in an even straighter and harder line. I would walk east through the Paradise Barrens and cross just over the top part of this cliff before I'd reach another cliff I would have to climb up, and then cross the river in Kitakami Wilds before finally jumping off a cliff and finishing the run by going through the Timeless Woods. While I was scanning out the exact path and starting point, I did find an actual shiny this time, which is pretty cool. Oh wait, that's a shiny Sandshrew. Go back, I can't go down. The map's annoying. That is a shiny Sandshrew. Okay, little green guy. One second, before I catch him, I want to show you what he just reminded me of. It's like this little marshmallow gummy frog thing. That's what it looks like. Easy. I lovingly gave Sandshrew a nickname and then also named Hoppip since I never did that before. Whoa, what is that? Oh, it's an earthworm. Give me a jump scare. Look at him. He's barely even there. It's like translucent. Look at this guy. Wait, I can just walk on top of him. Is he even here? Is he dead? Anyways, enough with finding random crippled Pokemon. It's time to keep walking in an incredibly straight line. Before I could enter the Kitakami Wilds, I would have to find a way to climb up this cliff without using a mount, which would be the hardest part of this entire challenge by far. I mentioned earlier how you could teleport up cliffs by starting battles with wild Pokemon, and that's exactly what I plan to do this time. The only problem is I would have to teleport twice, once onto this ledge around the halfway mark, and again to get all the way to the top. What I planned on doing was a mix of picnics and running back and forth to reset the spawns in the general area until something spawned on the ledge, and eventually I struck gold. Oh, wait, there's a sand shard. And I see Mighty Anna over there as well. It took way longer than it would have normally to get teleported up, as the battle kept starting with me on the ground instead of teleporting me up like I wanted it to, but I eventually made some progress. Where am I? I think this works. I was going to keep resetting my game from here until Sandshrew spawned at an angle that would put me on the ledge after starting a battle, but I wasn't able to do this without a professional vibe terrorist getting in my way. What is happening? I mean, am I inside? They're inside the mountain. I'm not. I mean, my camera is. But it didn't stop there, of course, as it wouldn't be a modern Pokemon video without some game-breaking glitch making an appearance. What is happening? I can't move. My game is... I can't move, I can't... Look, I can't do it. I think Bob Birdie just soft-locked me. Look at the minimap, I can't look around. Can't do this. Can I, like... I just hit the lock on button. Can I move? I can move. I think it thinks I'm in the battle still, because this is the camera angle for the battle. Why is this so bugged? What if I try to start another encounter? That'd probably fix it, right? This isn't that important at all for what we're doing. I'm just really curious, because this is a very odd glitch. Now the camera's stuck over here. So each time I start a battle, it locks my camera and doesn't reset it afterwards. It's like a cinematic view. What is this? You see floating trees in the background? I want to try going like super far away. See if it like completely unloads everything. Oh! Yeah, it's already like unloading this. Did I use this to like load and unload areas? What? I just fell through the map. What? Yeah, I think I have to reopen my game. It's been like a full minute or two. Oh! Is it just gonna put me back in the infinite loading screen? This game is so bad. After finally restoring the fabric of reality, I was able to get back to making my way to the ledge. Is happy? Where does this put me? Oh, it puts me up. Huge, huge. So now I need something to come over to the cliff. Look at this stupid bird. He's waiting. Now that I was actually on the ledge, I decided to do the same thing again, where I get a spawn at the top of the cliff, and then start a battle to teleport up. And I was going to allow myself to move back and forth on the ledge to do this just to make things easier and not completely unreasonable. The thing is, I wouldn't be able to use the same strategy twice, as now that I was on the ledge, I wouldn't be able to set up a picnic to reset the wild Pokemon around me, as there wasn't enough space and there was too much of a slope here. And I also would not be able to run away to reset the spawns, as I was now stuck on this ledge and I didn't have enough space to run back and forth and despawn them. I also couldn't knock out the Pokemon around me to spawn in new ones again, as I only had a Hoppip on my team. So the only thing I could do for now was wait for the daytime spawns like Mankey to despawn, and hopefully when the nighttime encounters like Hootoots showed up, they would be close enough to the edge of the cliff for me to start a battle with them. While waiting for the day-night cycle to change, I did date skip here and there to see if I can get a mass outbreak to spawn around me, as that would make it much easier to find a way up the cliff, but I was mostly just waiting for the day spawns to leave. Oh wait, what was that camera angle? I saw something. It was kind of far. Oh, there's a Munchlax. Oh, there's a Munchlax. How do I get him over here? I can't get him over. Oh, wait, is he? He kind of turned more in our direction. Is he sleeping? Better not be. I think he's sleeping. Oh my god, he's sleeping. It's not like I can do anything here. I hear Spinnerack too, but I don't see them. Oh, wait, Spinnerack. Right there. Wait. He jumped. Why did he jump? I hear Mighty Anna, I think. See, the camera just did the thing there. How do I... Wait. Oh, there's a Growlithe. I can see two Growlithes. They're not close enough though. What if I were to walk over here? No! Come back. For now... There's nothing directly here. Wait, there is. He had the exclamation mark. He hears me. No! I didn't lock on. No! I missed it. That was it. That was it. I messed it up. It's possible though. It's so possible. I missed like my one window for it. So yeah, I finally got the big break I was looking for and then instantly messed it up. I decided I would try to wait for another Pokemon to walk over to the cliff while keeping Mightyette on the ledge with me. I did figure out a way to clip my camera through the wall by holding down the log on button, which would let me see if there are any Pokemon even somewhat close to me. Doing this, I was able to see several Pokemon around me, but nothing solid showed up for a decent while until... Here, something new. Wait, he's up here. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's looking at us. Hootoo's too far away, I can't. He has to come closer. Okay. Oh, he spawned up the wall? Why can't I do that? Is that progress? Why can't I reverse the rules? Say, I could see him, but he's distance-wise too far for the lock-on feature to start. See? You can throw through the wall. So I just need to get close enough so that I can do that. Save right here. Reset. Oh wait, I'm not gonna reset. There's a Growlithe. He's standing behind the bird. I need him to walk to me. He's looking at me. Look at him. He's looking down at me. Is he reacting to the whistle? He definitely sees me now. He's looking right at me. What's the Hootoo doing? I haven't checked on him in a while. It hasn't moved an inch, as expected. Wait, where's the Mightyetta? Where'd it go? Oh, it fell. Finally it fell. It's another Growlithe, the other way around. Wait. Oh, wait. He's barely too far away. I need him to come down ever so slightly. I think I'm just gonna have to keep resetting, sneaking so they lose aggro, then hopefully they just walk towards me. Oh, wait. Wait, okay, I'm messing up stuff completely, but he did fall down. He has a mark, by the way. See, look, they can just randomly run off the cliff for no reason. Just a matter of time. They see me. Oh. Wait. Oh my god. Oh, finally. I do need to despawn you now. You know what? I was gonna despawn you. I'm gonna catch you. Because you should be memorialized for your efforts. If we don't catch in one ball, we will die. But we don't need to worry. Growlithe's a real one, how about that? And his mark is... sleepy. A real one, the sleepy, sure. He was acting sleepy for a while, I'll tell you that. After almost an hour of waiting on that ledge, I finally made my way up the cliff, which meant it was pretty free from here on out. I walked through the Kitakami Wilds and made my way to the river where I waited for the daytime spawn of Yama to get close enough to teleport me across. Oh, a little closer. I fell off. Okay, that's a reset. I got too close, I just had to wait.
English or Spanish?
Baby, you got something in your nose.
Alright, Conquer. You got me. I got gameplay to do. And Yan was going the completely wrong direction. Oh. I think that's it. Easy. And we went directly across too. Perfect. And from here, there's not much else that's very difficult. There's a couple of tiny parts, but nothing hard. Pretty free from here. So now I just have to slide down or fall down with the Rotom phone. Can I do a picnic to despawn this? He teleported? Okay, not quite sure how that one happened, but I'll take it. Okay, I have to slide down this one now. Be a little weird. That worked, it actually evened itself out. Alright, now we're at our next obstacle. It's a tiny little hill here. Unfortunately, I cannot walk up it. And lucky for us, there just so happens to be a Vulpix that I cannot lock onto, but never mind. It's not working. Okay. Did I just teleport me up? It did. Am I gonna slide? Please don't slide. Am I gonna move? Yes. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have moved. Wait, it's running. I decided to run for some reason, and then it teleported me up. Oh. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier, but okay. Now that I had made it past the last thing on my way, there's nothing stopping me from finishing this challenge out, and I was able to finish crossing the Timeless Woods and arrive at my destination. But now that I had successfully crossed Kitakami not once, but twice, surely I was done now. Right? Well, there is one more way of doing this, but don't worry, it won't take nearly as long as last time. In fact, this method is by far the fastest and most reliable, and the great thing about it is how incredibly easy it is. I traveled to the entrance to Chilling Waterhead near where Pheasantipity spawns, and made use of the structural integrity and great design of the cave to get out of bounds using Miraidon. And for my victory lap, I decided to travel north to south from the Paradise Barrens all the way through to Apple Hills. Since I'm under the map, it means there's no need to worry about cliffs and having to wait a full hour for the perfect wild encounter to appear, and I was able to successfully cross all of Kitakami in a straight line. Not once, not twice, but thrice. Anyways, the challenge was mostly fun to do, so if you enjoyed it at all, maybe drop a sub by here. Or not. I'll just keep waiting here. Forever.